I'm live. Good afternoon, guys. Last message of the school year, Thursday, June 25th, week 14, day 4. You know the deal. Well, guys, today I will not be too long. There's no Canadian study material here today. There's none of that. Today, it is my last intervention online. The reason why I choose to do YouTube instead of Teams today is that because a lot of you go to bed very late, wake up very late. Therefore, you watch me maybe at 11 o'clock or midnight and even later. You batch of maniac. Well, guys, my message today is very, very simple. Very, very proud of you for what you have accomplished in the last 4 months. Canadian Study 25 is a very interesting dynamic. Some of you were not even in Canada this past September 2019. Some of you have been in a country maybe for less than a year, and some of you are still grasping the mastery of the English languages. So, for you guys, this school year has been very, very special. Most of you were in a junior high school last year, for those who were already in Canada. And all of a sudden, depending on when you came into the country, you had to make some major adjustment from different culture, way of life, gender equality concept that we have in Canada, human right, freedom and rights. It took you guys a while to get used to that new reality that freedom exists. You came to school in September not knowing what's going to happen to you. For those of you who were already in Canada, you were in the junior high with a couple of hundred people, and you had a lot of challenges that you needed to break barrier, acquiring the English language, the cultural value of Canadian society, and everything that goes with it. Some of you right now, I know, are still working over 16 hours, 60 hours a week to help your family to cope with what's happening right now. But most of you came to school in September looking at that big building, 6 story, as ELL student mastering the language before moving up to the other stream and getting on with your life. And all of a sudden you lost a friend that you made maybe from another school. It took you a while to reestablish friendship. Then you have classes with weird people like Mr. Dutchopel, Madame Gillespie, me, Monsieur Richard, other people around the building, Madame Ginda, but all with one common job to help you out to do the best that you can on an everyday basis to achieve for yourself. And you did it. I know we came to semester one 4 days a week plus a GCL block with a teacher hammering you with subject content. In my case, Canadian study the reality of Canadian society and the geography and the latitude and the longitude and the HGI index and all of that stuff. It's Canadian program of study. But foremost, you started in September to get the lay of the land. You know how things will work. You met Madame Morrison, for some of you. You met Madame Marcello. We became your teacher advisor and you established friendship. Everything went pretty smooth all the way till Christmas. Then after that, we say bye bye to each other for 2 weeks well-deserved break. The first semester ended it in late January. You wrote final exam. You had to finish learning guide and all of that tralala, and you passed your course. Then that second semester came out, the year 2020. Everything is going fine in February, but we're noticing, like I said to my class this morning, that in some part of the world, there was a disease, there was a virus making people sick. As you all know, we started in Wuhan and in Hubei. You went into South Korea, you went to Japan, you went throughout Asia. Australia was one of the first countries with South Korea to lock down their border. Then that thing went to the Middle East. That thing went to Europe and exported itself to the Americas. Right now, 10 million people had it or have it, And we have in Canada, about a couple of hundred cases a day still, and in the province of Alberta, about 30 to 40. But the thing that we've done on March 13, we finished our week, but we kind of knew something was going to happen because we knew that disease was entering Canada. Then on Sunday, March 15, we get an announcement by the Alberta Health Chief Officer saying that all the schools in the province in Alberta will be closed. You spend a week before spring break at home, not normal. I spend my week before spring break all alone in my classroom with no contact with nobody for the entire week, trying to figure it out what to do. Then spring break came on March 20th. In a week, every teacher in the province put an emergency plan together to teach you guys remotely because education is essential. Then on Monday, March 30th, the day after spring break, we started online learning slowly. We asked you to come to school to enter the Google Classroom skill, how to download material, how to submit assignment online, to establish online relationship with teachers, and so on. We asked you to do what you're not supposed to do at your age. Oh, you know what I mean. So now for the last 4 months, you've been working hard. You had days where you didn't want to wake up. You have been helping around the household. Some of you have been working to help your family. Some of you have been babysitting your sibling. Some of you have no connection with the world. Basically, I know some people didn't leave their home since March 15th still because there's a lot of change in the life of people. But for most, all of you have passed the course. All of you have done your work against all odds and you succeeded. Well, guys, this is a big accomplishment what you went through. Big one. You should pat yourself in the back for that. There we go, that's done. One thing that we forget about now, then we're gonna turn the page into better days ahead. I know this summer will not be easy with all the restrictions that are around, the city pool being closed, having to keep a 2 meter distance between each other and washing our mittens, but we got no choice. The thing that we've done in Canada, we have flattened that curve. This right now less than 200% a day getting in some part of the world right now, like in Russia, like in Brazil, like in the United States, that they might have to relock down the entire population like we did in March and April and May. I don't believe that will happen to us. We have to, we'll have to, because there's no cure yet. And in September, we'll have scenarios. Scenario one, as is, like we used to be before March 13th. Scenario two, half of you in class on Monday, Wednesday, the second half of you on class Tuesday, Thursday. And scenario three, we're online. Hopefully it's not scenario three, but we'll know in early August. And you know that all of your teachers will be working extra hard during that month, mentally, mostly to get ready to welcome you back. Doesn't matter the situation will be in. But as long as not everybody got a little prick in that arm, we call that vaccine, we won't be out the wood. And with winter coming, it will come again in Canada. More people might get sick. So now we need to keep doing what we have learned against our will in a way to do. Starting fist fight over a couple of peanut or popcorn with your brother. Have to be careful with these things. But for most, during the next 2 months now, you need to recharge your batteries because you all deserve a well-deserved break. You need to enjoy the beautiful weather while keeping in mind that you need to keep distance, and wear a mask. Nothing shameful being a mask. You protect yourself and you protect others when you go to public place. And by doing that, we will keep flattening that curve, keeping people healthy and reducing the amount of people that dies. So this summer, guys, this is your job to sleep in, but that I'm not too worried about. Most of you have slept pretty good. This is the one good thing about COVID. I caught up sleep that I should have caught up like 10 years ago, and that helped. But now this summer, you need to enjoy your daily activities. You need to go outside. You need to ride your bike, but you need to do it in a smart way. Do not go dance on Jasper Avenue with a couple of dozen of people on a Friday night. It's bad. Unless if the Oilers maybe win the Stanley Cup in September. That would be a different ballgame. But guys, this summer, I know it's going to be tough. Some of you maybe will be stuck at home all summer. Maybe some of you don't have a backyard or a deck to sit on. But we will prevail. We will get through it because we got no choice. Mankind survived World War One, World War Two, and we will be there tomorrow. We will be there in a year. We will be there in 100 years. And when you are older, you look at what's happening right now and you will say, yeah, I went through it, learn new skill ahead of time, but we had no choice. But you will be all better off for it because you have discovered for yourself that you can be creative, resourceful. Then you can, break down barrier and go on challenges and beat them. So in my part this summer, I'm gonna be nicely had holiday is all about. Stopping the routine of what we used to be, and I will definitely recharge my batteries as well. So, guys, my message is very simple. You have to be safe. Stand by. It will not last forever. We hope. So, enjoy your summer. Enjoy being with the people you love. Enjoy. Have time for yourself as well. And enjoy not having to listen to your favorite teacher at 1 o'clock in the morning. And unless I win the Little Max of the 649 or I learn that a long lost uncle that I never knew leave me with millions of dollars, can dream, I will be back. And I will welcome you back and I will work with you for your success. And you will be okay. We will all be okay. Don't forget that craziness, what's happening right now is 95% psychological and 5% physical. We are not in a real war in the sense of the world we're building on getting destroyed and hardship all over the place. That's another kind of war. And we will win it because mankind and womankind have creativity. That's what differentiates us from the mighty monkey. We have this couple of stream into our 23 DNA that are different. 21 of the 23 are identical. That's that two different components that make us different. So, guys, have a very good summer holiday. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy being lazy. Enjoy reading a book, watching a good movie. You know what I mean? And I will be there in late August, early September to welcome you all. And God knows, maybe some of you will end up at my TA. Condolence if that happened because you go to grade 12. Need to move on and they replenish our group with new student or with student that for some condition or some circumstance need to switch. So guys, I miss you. I'm really looking forward to get to know you even more, to even have more fun with you. And trust me, I can be pretty fun too. I when I teach, I do my business, you know that. But we learn something, we're having fun doing it. I'm blessing you all because you need to be blessed because we know we're all children of big guy on top. So guys, big hug, big love, big care for you all. I will miss you this summer, but it's not a very long time, 60 days. We've just done over 100 on one finger, basically. Have a very good holiday, guys. I will miss you. Bye bye. And big kiss too.